This is my 2012 Porsche Cayenne S hybrid. Let me unlock it, show you the LED running lights. Yes, beautiful car. And that's my Charger that a whole bunch of people loved my review. And if you like this review, just comment or message me if you would like to have that reviewed. But anyway, there it goes. Hybrid. And let me show you the back. The iconic brand of the car right there, Cayenne. It has a button to open the trunk. Just push that once, it opens automatically. And I want to show you the massive battery, which actually replaces the spare tire. So you just lift this, you have this battery back here for the hybrid. And people might say, oh, a Porsche, it's meant to be fast, right? Obviously. So it's actually faster than the Cayenne S, which isn't the hybrid, and I'll tell you why. Since it's a battery, obviously it's electronic compared to gasoline powered, part of it. So it doesn't need to get up to a certain RPM level to hit a certain horsepower. Now some cars they might say, oh, 700 horsepower. Well, that is at 7,500 RPM. So it really doesn't matter there. You get the immediate torque with an electric engine. So I was to show you all the components and buttons here. And with this, it comes with Bluetooth. You have an auxiliary and USB slot where you can plug in your USB and music. And has a six disc CD changer. It also has Bose audio. It is 380 horsepower with a 0 to 60 time with 5.6 seconds in an SUV. You heard correctly. And the engine is actually, it's really enclosed, but I'm gonna show you anyway. It's just, there you pop that. It's, yeah, you just hit a latch. It's really easy, you just lift up. Unlike a lot of cars, you have to fiddle and find where the latch is, you just lift up. That is right here. Just push that up. All right, there you go. So that you can see right here, the engine is really closed, and it's a supercharged V6 opposed to the normal 4.8 V8, 4.8 liter V8. Well, this is a 3.0 liter V6 hybrid supercharged engine. So there you go. We'll close that, and let me start it up with you. It also has lane departure warning and a lane escape warning. So I'm gonna take this, and all the Porsches, they have their ignition on the left side of the steering wheel. So you plug that in there, and you can put the key half turn, and the car will actually be on, but not the gasoline power, not the engine actually, just the battery. If you want the full engine to turn on, put your foot on the brake and twist again. The full engine will turn on. And all right, you have your sport, comfort, and normal mode, and it has air suspension. So if you want to be lowered, you take this and just hit that down. It's gonna lower your suspension. The car will actually get lower for optimal turning and handling. So you'll be able to turn better, and you'll be able to just perform like a Porsche, how a Porsche is what it was found for. And you have e-power, which is meant for just solely battery, no engine, no gasoline is being used, just battery. You can go 30 miles per hour for 15 minutes on that, and it's very quiet. You can't hear anything. Let me hit that. I'm gonna go out the car. You won't even know the car's on. Barely can tell. Put my foot on the gas. It's gonna be really silent. Now if I take it off e-power, put it in sport, it doesn't use the battery at all. It changes the whole chassis. So I'm gonna hit this, and you'll really hear it. It's still a Porsche. Still a Porsche, people. And now this right here is only in Europe. That is for a slim card slot, a SIM card. So you can put your 3G, have 3G data, and you know, do all those things with 3G SIM. All right, now this car is for 5 people, and it has 8-way moving seats. And you have a 2-person memory, so you can set that. You can open your trunk with right here. Your trunk is where you have all your mirrors, and all the windows have a window shade. So if I press the button to put down the windows, the shade will go down. And that button is just, you just hit the window, like the shade goes down. And in the back, you can put the seats down with a little lever right here. The seats will fall right down. All right, put that back up, and you can actually move the seats. There's a hitch right there. You can pull that, and I know you can move the seats up. I'm gonna go back to the other side. I mean, possibly you might have to be sitting to do it, but all right, I'm gonna sit down, man. It look like a fool on camera. All right, so you pull that. Yes, it must need weight on the actual seat to move. All right, so you have that. You have heated rear seats as well as front, and the front is ventilated. It has heated and ventilated seats. Now, that ventilated part is it's just air moving throughout your seat, but if you have the air conditioning on, it will actually be cold. So the air conditioning needs to be on for it to be providing cold air through your seats. Okay. All right, so now through all these functions, and there it is, the heated and ventilated, and you have your hazards. You turn that on, and there's multiple places to lock the doors. You can lock it on the side here, unlock. You can lock it here. You can even lock it in the back, and as well as that side. Now, this has paddle shifters, which I don't know, maybe you do want. I don't understand. Maybe you would on an SUV, but if you hit this in your driving, this paddle shifter here, it has plus and minus on both sides. Hit that while you're driving, you just move into second gear. Put that in drive right there. Hit it, so it moves up right there. Now, if you turning, because I can see someone that's trying to turn, accidentally hits that, and then their engine's gonna start revving because it's locked on one gear. Take it to manual. You should push this slap shift right here, that's what I call it, and put it back into drive. So now it's back in drive automatic, and it's a 7-speed transmission. Top speed in this is 150 miles per hour, and you got your cup holders here, and your cup holder in that middle seat right there, and you have a sunroof. You got your sunroof here, and you have different lighting. You have lighting, this light, okay, this light here was for that, and this, I don't know why that's not turning on. This just, okay, good. So this actually is the brightest setting for that. All right, good. This is the brightest setting for there, and this should be turning it on. All right, good. So it's low, and then if you want real brightness, you just press that right there. All right, and you have your you have 3 options for garage. We just have two garages here, so we have 3 for that. And here's the horn. Pretty loud. Pretty loud. Let's press that again. It's loud. Yep. And this comes with Brembo brakes that are just massive. It just looks like it takes up the entire disc. It's huge. These brakes are stopping the car. And yeah. And with this, you can actually change the seat, change how far you want your seat to come out. Let me show you there. Yeah, right there. Yep. Power adjustable. And there's tons of legroom back here, as any SUV should have. But I've noticed in my dad's S-Class, it has a lot more legroom than most SUVs, I wonder. So this is set for a person that's about 6 foot tall, maybe 5'10" driving. And this is how much legroom I have, and I'm 6 foot, so I have a ton of room back here. The trunk, I would say, because we are coming from a Range Rover, which is the HSE model, not the Sport. This is, I would say, small. It's a very small trunk compared to the Range Rover. So it depends what you need, what you're hauling, what you're doing with it. It also has a subwoofer back here, also the Bose audio system. It depends what you want. So if you're looking for something that is fast, a hybrid, I mean, it can get you where you need to be. You can even off-road with this because it has off-road function. So now, it's fast, it's sleek. The price, it's not cheap. This, with all it has in it, it doesn't have a DVD, it doesn't have like a TV system for the kids in the back. But as a hybrid, this right here, $84,000. Now, you can buy a Cayenne basic, not Cayenne S. Nothing in it yet. $50,000. Now you can go a step up for that. You get the Cayenne S, starts at $65,000. So you get the speed of this car without the hybrid function. So if you don't want that hybrid and you want less gas mileage, you don't mind, you can get the Cayenne S for $65 opposed to this $84. And this has basically every option in it except for the DVD system. And yeah, so it's not very much more I can show you. You could comment and tell me what else you would like to see, and I'll for sure do a video for you. And there you go. This is the Porsche Cayenne S Hybrid. Hope you like my review.